Hi guys! Today I'm going to be talking to you a bit about what goes into the judging aspect of judging a cosplay contest. I've been very fortunate to have judged a few costume contests in my time, so I thought I'd just give a few tips for you guys to remember the next time you want to enter a contest. When judging a costume contest, one of the main things that you need to be wondering about is a clean finish. You can have a huge ball gown or a crazy ridiculous set of armor, but if the hem is fraying or if I can see the selvage of your material, then you're going to be losing points on that. Additionally, if you've made armor and the edges aren't clean and sanded, if it's painted messily, that's going to cost you points. It's actually better to do a really simple costume very well than to do a crazy elaborate costume and only kind of do it half-assedly. Be prepared for the judges to get up and really inspect your costume up close. You're only as good as your biggest flaw, and even though the usual cosplay rule is if it looks good from 5 feet away, you're fine. During costume contests, that isn't exactly the case. Judges will usually want to get up close and get a really good look at your work, especially if it includes some form of beadwork or intricate sewing. Don't be surprised if the judges actually come up and flip your seams. That's where they take the seam of your outfit and they flip it inside out so they can see how you finished it. If there's a part of your costume that you're particularly proud of, let us know. Did you put steel boning in the corset that you made? Did you hand dye the gradient on your fabric? Did you cast the resin gems that you have in your armor? Let us know. We want to look at as much of your costume as possible, but because the judging time is really limited usually, if there's something you want us to pay particular attention to, you need to tell us. Don't be shy, it's your time to shine. Contrary-wise though, if there's something on your costume that you're not feeling, you're not incredibly proud of, if you're worried we're gonna take points for it, don't tell us. Don't walk into the room and say, I used the wrong color bobbin on my cape, I hope you don't notice it. Don't tell us. If we don't ask, don't blurt it out. Don't take points away from yourself, don't be your own critic. When we ask you about your costume, don't tell us about the character. For example, I'm gonna run through a little scenario. Hi, can you tell me a little bit about your costume? Okay, well, her name is Rose Quartz. She's from the show Steven Universe. She's Steven's mom. She's a crystal gem, so she isn't really a person. She's kind of like a projection of light based off of a gem, which in this case is a rose quartz, or spoiler alert, a pink diamond. That doesn't tell me anything about your costume. I don't need to know the backstory of the character to know if your costume is put together well or not. Instead, take a look at this interaction. Hi, can you tell me about your costume? Okay, so I'm cosplaying Rose Quartz from the show Steven Universe. For the wig, it's 2 wigs that I've stitched together, and they're the ones that come with the ponytail clips. So I disassembled one of them for wefts, and the other 3 I actually clipped and sewed into the wig to kind of make the bumps that you see at the top of the head. That way I get the volume that I wanted. The bodice is made from a 4-way stretch spandex that I stitched together based off of a pattern that I made myself. I bound the edge with a white bias tape, and then the gem is put on with hot glue. The star, I used a gold sparkly metallic vinyl that I adhered on using heat and pressure. You see how much more informative that was? In the second interaction, I was told about the construction of the wig and the construction of the costume rather than being told about the character. It's good to be passionate about the character that you're trying to portray, but you need to convince us to give you that award, not provide a character bio. I've given Best in Show to characters that I had no idea who they were. I just saw good construction and the person really sold their outfit to me. One of the best things that you can do going into a costume contest is keep a log of your construction process. Print a reference photo. Take photos of your construction. Include swatches of fabric and trims. Document your progress. Put everything in a binder and bring it with you to show the judges. This isn't necessary at novice level, but as you progress through the ranks of the contest, you should start bringing these things with you to prove that A, your work is your own, and also it helps the judges to see your creative process and understand why you made the stylistic decisions that you did. I'm not saying these things are going to catapult you into best in show, but these are definitely some tips and some things that you should take into consideration if you do want to compete. Ultimately, if you make a cosplay that you're really proud of and feel amazing in, that's what matters. If you did that, you already won. Thanks for watching, you guys. If you liked what you saw, please hit that like button and click subscribe. I'm making new videos every Wednesday, and I would love to know what you guys want me to talk about in the future. So if you have any ideas, send them to my Facebook, post them on my Instagram, tweet them out to me. You can put them in the comments down below. I'd love to make more content that you guys are legitimately interested in watching. Yeah, I guess that's everything. So until next time, have a good one, and I'll see you then. Bye!